Alright, making polymers. It's just, so polymers are made from many monomers joined together. So a simple example is if you have a chain of paper clips, if you have just the paper clip by itself, that is the monomer. When you join the paper clips together to form the chain, that's many monomers together, so that is known as the polymer. So again, polymers are just many monomers joined together. Two conditions needed to make polymers, or for polymerization, you need high pressure and a catalyst to help speed it up. Now I've done a couple of examples here just to show you how it's represented and how you'll see it on the exam. So for the first example here we have methane. Now if you're going to make a polymer out of methane, it becomes, or it's known as polymethane, and the two things you need to look for, you need to look for this bracket and you need to look for this subscripted N. So for methane to polymethane, the only difference, you just added a bracket around it and you've got that subscripted N. Now, for ethene to polyethene, it's slightly different, which is why I've done this example. So ethene, it is an alkene, so it's got one double bond and the two carbons. Now to turn it into a polymer, again you have the bracket, and again you also have the subscripted N, but if you'll notice, the double bond changes into a single bond. Okay, so it's still polyethene, it's still an alkene, like a polymer alkene, however the double bond has changed to a single bond. So that's the rule there for making polymers. If it is, oh that's not working, if it is an alkene, double to single. I'll do one more example here. So for example, if you have the third one here, that's 4 carbons, so that's butane. Again, to make it a polymer, you add the bracket and subscript N and it becomes polybutane. Okay, so those are your main examples, the only exception here being for the alkene. If you're making a polymer of an alkene, the double changes into a single. And again, I've circled the two key things when you're drawing it out, what you need to look for. You need to add this bracket and you need to add the subscript N. And again, just make sure you remember what the two conditions are to make polymers: high pressure and a catalyst.